With Palpatine's defeat at the end of Rise of Skywalker, it's easy to assume that the Sith have finally been exterminated once and for all, but if there's one thing the Jedi and Star Wars fans should know by now, is that darkness never really seems to get defeated forever. So, could they still come back? Well, there are a few ways that it could happen. I'm Greg Elliott with Screen Rant, and even after Palpatine's defeat and the destruction of the Sith Eternal Cult, here's how the Sith can return after the Rise of Skywalker.
Behold the key.
It's a holocron.
You know of them.
The Sith could be reborn through the information storage devices known as holocrons. In the decades before the prequel trilogy, Jedi scoured the galaxy looking for dark side artifacts and collected them in a sealed vault in the Jedi Temple. But after the fall of the Jedi and Revenge of the Sith, Palpatine raided the vault and hid them, but most were probably lost during Operation Cinder, Palpatine's destroy everything contingency plan that went into effect after his first death. But Star Wars Rebels made it clear that there were other holocrons out there that were still hidden and never recovered by Palpatine, so it's likely that there are undiscovered holocrons on ancient Sith worlds like Malachor or Korriban, so while the Sith may have been destroyed, they could be reborn through the use of holocrons.
I doubt that you comprehend the power that is within your grasp.
Another way that they could come back is through Sith spirits possessing the living. Charles Soule's Darth Vader comics introduced Darth Mammon, an ancient Sith lord who managed to preserve his spirit inside his mask, using the long-forgotten power of essence transfer. There's no reason to assume that he was the only Sith lord to have ever done something like this, so other Sith could have avoided death in a similar way. Wearing Darth Mammon's mask allows his spirit to possess you and control your body, and in the Aftermath novels, there is a Force cult called the Acolytes of the Beyond who wear Sith masks before going into battle. So, if there are other similar masks like his out there, then ancient Sith could return through people like the Acolytes to threaten the galaxy.
The Emperor and his fleet have been hiding in the unknown regions on a world called Exegol.
The thing about the unknown regions is, well, nobody really knows what goes on in there. They were once the seat of a vast Sith Emperor who was ultimately brought down by the Jedi. This area of space was wrecked by a series of supernovas that sent stuff flying all over the place, making travel within the unknown regions nearly impossible, which is why nobody knew about Exegol, because it was hidden in a so-called box system with only one way in or out, which was only navigable through use of the Force. But the Rise of Skywalker novelization hints that there are other ancient Sith and Jedi worlds hidden in there, so even Palpatine might not have known about all of them. They wouldn't have been as important as Exegol, but if they are steeped in the dark side, then they could therefore be key to bringing the Sith back.
With all due respect, Master, is he not the Chosen One? Is he not to destroy the Sith and bring balance to the Force?
An interesting question, though, is whether or not the return of the Sith would invalidate the Chosen One prophecy, which says someone will bring balance to the Force via the destruction of the Sith, which has already happened. Now, the answer changes depending on who you ask, but maybe that's a discussion for another time. So there you go, the Sith could still return. You know that we'll be here at Screen Rant to keep you plugged into anything going on in that galaxy far, far away, so make sure to keep coming back to us to stay in the know. I'm Greg Elliott, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.